Good evening. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome to this one is supposed to be for Wednesday, but yesterday I did not have power. I say that the following are my programs. It's good I remind you once again. Wednesday from 8 to 9. Saturday from 9 we have a guest. We discuss 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On Sunday, very early in the morning before we go to church, we always have a session of 1 hour. We discuss the word of God for 1 hour. Then from there, we go to church. And in most of the Sundays, I would be going to various churches to live stream events. And I would request that you keep on following me wherever I go on Sunday. So today, this story is very real in life. I experienced and I saw the story, how it was working. Now, there is a girl. I don't want to use her real name because she will know. After all, I know if she watches this story, she will know that I'm talking about her. Give me her name. Let me use Naomi. Yes, let me use the name Naomi. So Naomi was brought up by very poor parents. We say she came from a very humble background. What happened is that Naomi's uncle was very rich. And so Naomi came to her sister, who is now the mom to Naomi, and requested and said, let me go with Naomi. In short, she did something like adoption. She wanted to go and stay with Naomi. And Naomi's mom, of course, with dad, did not refuse. Why? After all, if Naomi goes and stays with the uncle, she would enjoy everything that the uncle's children enjoy, including education, trips, exposure, and those are many other things. That the things that Wadosi Opitia. So the mom to Naomi just wanted Naomi to be exposed kama watoto wa ango. So kama ni masomo, atapewa masomo kama. Yeah, and the neighbors, the relatives were happy with Naomi saying that na umeamua kwenda na Naomi from the early age kila mtu alikuwa anaona this girl is very bright and she has a very bright future. Now when when she was with the uncle now on the other side, she used to be given a lot of work. She used to be mistreated. That was the reality, that even when Naomi was told to go home and greet her parents and come back, she feared to mention that. All of them, yes, they were in a day school, yes. They used to be picked in the morning. When the school bus ikikuacha, so you have to trek to school. Now, Naomi was given a lot of work, including washing clothes for her cousins, watoto wa mchamba wake. They come from school, they board school bus coming back home in the evening. Kifika, the children, the cousins wake, goes direct, to watch news, to do their homework, 1, 2, 3. Naomi was in the kitchen. I'm still wondering what was the feeling and I don't know what was happening with the wife to Naomi's uncle. Why? Because she's the one who was doing this. Naomi was told to go and help the house girl to cook. So in short, Naomi was the assistant house girl. Until they cook, they wash the clothes ya watoto wengine, brush viatu. That's around now 10. Kitambo hiyo kasi yote ishe, it's around 10. 10, now kuna homework. English, Kiswahili, maths, homework has to be done. And remember, homework needs like 2 hours. The other children started doing the homework around 8 for 1 hour. Then they took some at around 9. They continued with the homework. Then 9 that 10, they go to sleep. Now, when all of them are asleep, Now is when you are starting to do your homework. You are very tired. That was Naomi. Then you are supposed to wake up very early in the morning. You make sure when the children of the hunger are waking up, she was to ensure that they have their tea served. Wakisha kuwa ready, now yeye mwenyewe ajitayarishe. But now this is the problem. This is the problem. School bus used her behind almost every day. And when the school bus leaves you, you have to trek. Or if you have 10 bob, you bought ile Nissan inaendanga ile 40 sita ile kale kagari patri. But of course Naomi had no shilling in her pocket. So she was used to be given a lot of work kabisa. But now when the results came, because she was in the same class with one of the child there, when the results were out, Naomi was always standing out with the results. And this one used to make the matter to the other children very sad. Why? The more they oppress Naomi, the more they give her a lot of work, the more even they put a rule that after 10 lights off, so that Naomi cannot do the homework. Hey. So Naomi used to go to school, given a punishment, Bona. Haujamaliza homework, your sisters are finished the homework, all this. The teacher, by all means, could not understand why Naomi is not always finishing the assignment. Yeah. Hata ingekuwa ni wewe, the sisters and the brothers coming from the same house, washamaliza kila kitu. Naomi looks somehow, the shoes are not brushed, nguo ni kama sisi, because it's only Naomi and the family members who knew what was going on. Kabisa. So, what next? They were in class 7. And the next year, they were supposed to go to class 8. So Naomi's matter, not Naomi's matter, okay, let's call it the matter because Analea Naomi, now the wife to Naomi's uncle. So they were supposed to go to class 8. That is around 2008 there. They're supposed to go to class 8. They do KCP, but Naomi's mother said, no, let Naomi repeat so that she can master the concept very well. But the teachers say, but Naomi is ahead of the other girl who is in the same class. Oh, you are in the class 8, Naomi arudi. Akasema no, ndio but kama kuna mwenye anafaa kurudia ni huyo, si Naomi. Akainsist akasema Naomi will repeat. So Naomi was so obedient. She said, I will repeat. So, in fact, the uncle had to report to Naomi's mom that Naomi will repeat because kuna venye masomo yake hayajaenda vizuri, waje arudie class 7 so that aishike vizuri. Naomi's mother had no option. Akasema, yes, ni nyinyi ndio mnajua masomo. Whatever you have said, may it be, do it. But it captured the attention of the headmaster. The headmaster said, no. What is the issue? Registration is, how much was it? Was it 500 by then? The school paid for Naomi, now registered. And in fact, okay, the parents, now the guardians now to Naomi didn't know that Naomi registered. Naomi registered, yes, but stayed in class 7 for like 1 month. Then the principal, okay, the headmaster, yes, said this. He also played the game very well. He said, Naomi will come and study with class 8, but at register next year. Sio kama umenielewa. Aende tu akae class 8 asome, lakini I register next year. But in real sense, Naomi registered. Now when it was very few months, and all this time Naomi used to do it very well. Sana. position 1, 2, 3 hapo. Yet she's not a candidate. It's, very few people know she's a candidate. So when it was a second term, there was what you call prayer day. No, it was third term actually, prayer day zonals. So of course we expect Naomi to not to go because she's not a candidate. But now the reality is the information passed out and everybody knew that Naomi is a candidate. And everybody was happy. But guess who was not happy? The Naomi's cousin mwenye ako class 8. Alikuwa anasema hata ukinishinda na aufanye KCPE ni nini? Naomi did KCPE. And after doing, she was beaten, quarreled. Why did you? Akasema, it's not me, it's the headmaster. The headmaster went to that home and told them, it's me. I knew the potential in Naomi. If Naomi will not pass, after all I used my money, she will repeat. Then we waited for the marking to take place. By then, in that school, most of the marks, the highest marks was like 360 out of 500, 370 out of 500. Naomi came out, and being the best, she was able to beat. There was a boy who had high marks in 2003, 381. Naomi had 383, meaning alifunja record. Sawa. What happened is, Naomi, the uncle now had already said, I will take care of Naomi's school fees and everything. So Naomi here is having 383 marks. During those times, that was a person who was supposed to attend to a national school. So now Naomi's uncle said, at attend, she left. I will not mention the school. There was a day school. After I came from 3. He met like 3 years ago. He got from 3. So Naomi was there in that one. But the headmaster said no. The placement was there from the ministry. Naomi got a very good national school. But the uncle said no. All during this holiday, because by then she was supposed to join in Feb. Nakumbuka sasa ni December. Is it December or January? December, yes. Naomi, in all these months, she worked in her ankles. Kwa ndani yake anakombanishwa, lakini hata anachapwa pat. Ameamua kufanya nini? Kutulia. Akingojea fate yake. And in fact, he was ready to attend the day school. Alikuwa amesema, hiyo day school ita attend, I will do it. I will work out. But the headmaster went to that family, akamwambia, no, for God's sake, let this girl attend the school she has gotten the admission. The uncle said, but of course, with a very heavy heart, let her go. So I don't have school fees. The headmaster went to school and told the teachers, can we raise some cash kidogo to ya boost? So they asked the uncle, how much can you raise? We will top it up. Of course, kuficha aibu ya village. Akasema first term ndalipa, then you will help me in second term. Second term, okay, akaenda shule bila pocket money. Of course, you know how this story is. Kama alikuwa anafinyiliwa huko, of course pia atafinyiliwa pila nini? Pocket money. What happened is this. The headmaster knew everything. The primary headmaster now gave her, alimuita shule na kupea hii pesa. Hii ni yako ya kuchunga uko shule. And of course, she went. Kifika shule, when she came back, headmaster akamuita kwa shule tena, primary yake. Zaidi namba ya class teacher wako. So headmaster linked the class teacher. Akamwambia, in case of any challenge, please contact me. So second time, nobody paid the school fees, nobody. So headmaster had to explain to the teacher what the girl was going through. Yes. And she was not chased. She got a scholarship within the school. Kuna mashule zinapeana scholarship kwa wanafunzi wenye hawawezi kulipa school fees. Naomi was one of them. Kapata hiyo scholarship. So afukuzwe school fees, lakini the parents are the angle are like, why bwana afukuzwe school fees akuja kae nyumbani akose kusoma. So when they closed school for the first time, Naomi was position 1. Kufika nyumbani amepewa assignments mingi, lakini naye time ya kufanya haikuwa. Jana Naomi alikuwa anaenda shamba na boys na wafanyikazi wengine, yet she's a girl, angefaa kufanya kazi ya nyumba, kuosha vyombo nini, then akimaliza aenda assignment yake, lakini ako na time by 8 out. Unafika 5 kazi zote zinakungoja mpaka kupika sababu by the time you are done you have really, she has really suffered. Anashanga amechoka. Yes, what happened? So alikuwa anakifika anaoka by saa 3. I remember ile rule ya 10 lights ikwe off. So Naomi actually had to stay with the house help kwa room moja, yet yeye ni mtoto wa nyumba, anafaa kukaa na watoto wengine. Ni sawa. Assignments nazo ni mingi. So one thing that the family forgot, they gave a rule that by 10 light is in, and Naomi was so obedient. Hata si 10 and make sure hata by 9:40 yeye amelala. Hata of course hawezi kuuliza assignment umefanya lini, because they want her not to do the assignments. You know what? Nyinyi mkiamka 6, yeye alidedicate only 1 hour for the assignments yake na kusoma. Alikuwa anaamka 2:30. Kwa hiyo room ikiwa na madirisha, na make sure, in fact alikuwa ameifunika. Ukiwa nje you will not see a light, anaweka light on. Anapika assignment, nikifika tu 6 mahali imefika, anaajia hapo, anaanza kupika chai, breakfast, anaambiwa aende shamba. The process continued. It continued kabisa, and she was very consistent. 1 hour 30 minutes or 1 hour every day in the morning. Yeah, when she was narrating the story on how she used to finish her assignments, I was listening very keenly. Yeah, kama ni English Monday, tuanga assignment na English kwanza, kitu kwanza ni kumaliza na assignment, because hiyo ndio itafanya achapu kwa shule. Akamaliza na assignment vizuri within the first 1 week or 2 weeks. Sasa ndio kusoma. You know what happened again? You know, when God is on your side, even people you are working with will be on your side. So she was going to the shamba huko msituni, mali kulima, kuchunga, kufanya nini. So mostly alikuwa anapewa achunge, anaenda na kitabu. Kwa so you can still read while taking the aim of the parents. I don't know why kabisa completely. Yes, asisome. Akaambiwa alime shamba na wafanyikazi wengine. Wafanyikazi wakasema, they told themselves and they told this girl, we cannot participate with your parents to suppress you. Tuende shamba, tukifika shamba, of course your dad or your uncle rather is not coming to the field. Anakutanga saa 10 ama saa 11 jioni kuja kutupitia aone. So Naomi kufika huko, those wafanyikazi walimtengenezea mahali pa kusoma vitabu apeleki, lakini kuna venye the workers will ensure that vitabu zimefika wapi. Au wanachapa kazi, yeye anasoma assignment, akipoeka na kusoma, anakuja anawasaidia kulemalema kidogo nini, anatuma maji nyumbani, anaendea maji ya kunywa, ikaendelea. By the time, you know, nobody, the guardians, the uncles did not realize that kumbe Naomi anaendanga shamba kufanya nini? Kusoma. Anaendanga kufanya nini? Kulima. That is God, by the way. So between watoto wa angu when you wamekaa nyumbani na hata wasomi the whole day, of course wana watch kucheza, na wewe umeenda kwa field, you are reading the whole day. Kwa kila uko shamba unafanya nini? Unasoma. Wewe unafika tu nyumbani hata una kelele, wapige kelele, wakose kupiga kelele. That like we until she was informed. The problem to the family was every time, the more they oppress her, the more her report card was shining with good grades. They try to compare with for their children, making no sense. Yeye tu ako kivyake kabisa. Wakija kwa shule, academic trip, everybody to pay so much, nobody is paying for her, but analipiwa kwa shule. Kuna siku wakipewa zawadi cash, anasema iende kwa academic trip. Even the class alikuwa anamlipia. Yes. What happened now? So Naomi used to come home with mapicha. Akiwa Kisumu, Impala Park, so akiwa Naivasha. The parent like, we do not pay for use. I have a notice from the school. You can call the class teacher and confirm. Hizo mapicha walizichoma because Naomi ananiambia hajawahi ziona, zilichomwa. Haina shida. So life kaendelea. Yeye ikifika holiday anaambiwa shamba tu, lakini kumbe alikuwa ashajua shamba ni mahali pa kulima, shamba ni pa kufanya kazi, but it was no longer a place to till land. It was now a place to study for Naomi. The process continued on and on and on until in Form 4. In Form 4, listen to what happened in Form 4. Naomi scored an A minus, which is almost close to an A. Naomi decided to proceed with her studies. Of course, the uncle decided to give her a very fake course, fanya hii course criminology, ile course wanajua tu vizuri, hakuna pesa, hakuna kazi, utafanya urudi naambia ufanya environment. But the teachers was so strong. No, Naomi, you will not do, you will have to pursue this. And they gave Naomi a very good course. Naomi pursued pharmacy. Yule mtoto wao mwenye alikuwa the same class na Naomi, she pursued accounting. Of course, akatafutiwa kazi kwa bank. Now, let me tell you where Naomi became a safe in that family. After that, Naomi akasomea pharmacy, but before she completed, Naomi had delayed going to school. So she was a grown-up woman while still in the campus. So she got married 1 year before graduating, which is okay. Now, nobody attended, quite familiar, system kubwa. Okay, mtoto mkubwa ango alikuwa na gari, akasema Naomi will not use my car during her wedding. Wakakataa kabisa. Naomi akang'ang'ana, wedding ikaendelea, akaenda kumalizia the course, akapata kazi. Pharmacy alipata kazi by the way. Now, this girl mwenye alikuwa na Naomi alipata kazi kwa bank fulani kama accountant. Then there was a day, I don't know kama mulisikia, one of the banks, let me not mention, there was a case, watu wakashikwa, kuna pesa ilipotea. Huyu mtoto wa ango was one of the people walikuwa mentioned kwa hiyo kesi. Kesi ikafanywa, ni pesa mingi ilipotea, sijui kama ako part of watu wenye walichukua pesa ama yuko part, but pesa ilipotea. So it was so hectic that the family could not pay the debt placed upon their daughter. A lot of money. They had, they were given two options. Afungwe for many years, ama alipe a given amount of money. Shamba iliuzwa, gari iliuzwa, almost everything ikauzwa. Wakile maisha kapesa ya chini. Ile maisha yenyewe haungeamini. But Naomi on that side was flourishing. Kwanza kwao wamejengea mamake na babake nyumba. Anasomesha their siblings. But of course, the favor of the Lord was on Naomi. She was there. So akasikia the uncles who raised her. Kumbuka ya anajua story kenye iliendelea. Are now in poverty. And anajua story yote. Huyo msichana mwenye alimkataza gari akarequest Naomi, can I come to your house? I just be your house girl. Because Naomi by then had a small child. Naomi akamwambia, it will be very bad for me to employ you as a house girl. You as the family, you are still my boss. Allow me to employ somebody else as my house girl, but nyinyi nitafute kitu ya kuwafanyia. Akawanunulia shamba, akawanunulia gari yao. Hata yeye mwenyewe hakuwa amenunua gari, akawanunulia gari yao. She restored their life mali ilikuwa. Na akaendelea na life yake. That is now. Ana akaunda kwao ikakaa vizuri na akaendelea na life yake. Sometimes we try to give up. Sometimes we try to complain. But for someone who knows the purpose, like Naomi, I'm trying to imagine kama mimi ningetulia. Ati nimeenda kwa ango yangu wananisumbua hawataki yawa. Ningetoroka nyumbani. Ningesema mamangu bado anaishi ama babangu bado you high. But Naomi knew what she wanted. That thing, that story, hata mpaka wa leo, I always say, please, usifinyilie mtoto wa mwingine. Hata mimi nikiwa na mtoto wangu na ama ndugu yangu na mwingine mwenye, I better serve that one better than my own. Because of such a story. Kama si Mungu, ni nani? So, please, let's treat people in the best way that we ourselves would want to be treated. That was our Wednesday talk. See you in the next Wednesday with a very, very other good. These was our life stories. Either the ones I've experienced and seen with my own eyes, or that someone talks to me. Having no much to say, I wish you a nice evening from wherever you are. I wish you a good night from wherever you are. Shalom.